our oppressor. Your bishop, your deacon is an absolute agent for our oppressor. And I can get it to you, and I can prove it to you in the Bible.
The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
Where the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA, and we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group nor any other Christian organization. So we're going to talk about that movie Straw. I know a lot of you black women out there and Latino and Native American women, you were able to relate so much with Taraji P. Henson on how she struggled so much in that movie. You thought you saw absolute hell. She went through hell after hell after hell as a single mother, and you could just relate. I promise you, you were like, I could just relate to the sister. I know what it means to be a single mother. I know what it means to raise kids on my own. You related, didn't you? Well, guess what? That relation, guess who's responsible for it? Our oppressor. Your Donald Trumps, your Joe Bidens, your George Washingtons, your Roosevelts, your JFKs, your Lyndon B. Johnsons, your Nixons, your Reagans. They are absolutely responsible for all of the struggles you go through as a black, Latino, Native American single mother raising kids on your own. And I can prove it to you in the Bible. You want to know who's also responsible? You want to know who's an agent for our oppressor? You want to know who's an absolute CIA agent or a FBI agent or some disgusting agent for our oppressor? Your Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharptons, your Christian pastors, your deacons, your bishops inside that Christian church. Doesn't matter if you're Pentecostal, doesn't matter if you're Baptist, doesn't matter if you're Methodist, doesn't matter if you're 7 Days Adventist. Your pastor is an agent for our oppressor. Your bishop, your deacon is an absolute agent for our oppressor. And I can get it to you, and I can prove it to you in the Bible. Go ahead and get that scripture for me, y'all. Matthew chapter 5.
Come, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 27. Ye have heard.
Now, Christ said these letters are in red. I know you may not know the color of these scriptures because you're never in the Bible. All you do is go to church every Sunday and you never open up the book. You just listen to your pastor because you want to feel good and you want to feel great and you want to feel not oppressed. Well, these letters are in red, and he's talking to blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And it says, ye have heard, continue,
that it was said by them of old time.
It said by them of old time. Like your Moseses, you know what I'm saying? Your Moses, your Aarons, your Isaiahs, your Jeremiahs, your Nehemiahs, your Habakkuk's. You understand? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Does anybody know what adultery means? I know you don't know what adultery means because you don't care what adultery means. You just care what makes you feel good. You just care what sparks off those dopamine neurons and them transmitters. All you care is about pleasure and what makes you feel great and good inside. You don't care about what adultery is. None of you know what adultery is because your pastor doesn't teach you what adultery is. Guess why your pastor doesn't teach you what adultery is? Because he wants to commit adultery with you. You didn't even think about that, did you? You want to know why you don't know what adultery is? Because your bishop wants to have sex with you. Your deacon wants to have sex with you. Your pastor wants to have sex with you. He wants you to be free to the world so every man, including himself, can have sex with you. That's why he didn't teach you what adultery is. But we're going to teach what adultery is to you in the Bible today. Please continue out.
Verse 28. But I say unto you.
Christ said, but meaning rather, I say unto you. Go ahead.
That whosoever.
That whosoever is talking about the Israelites. Talking about the Jews. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
Looketh on a woman to lust after her.
It says, whosoever looketh on a woman, right, to lust after her. Go ahead.
Have committed adultery.
You have committed adultery. What does it mean to lust? Listen, there's a lust that's okay, that's absolutely prohibited. Then there's a lust that's not okay. You understand? All right? There's a lust that's okay, and then there's a lust that's not okay. Well, guess what? There's a lust that refers to adultery. Meaning, if you lust after a woman who already has a man, you've already committed adultery. Because it starts in here. You start looking at the woman like, yeah, she's fine, she looking good. Oh, she got a man? Oh yeah, I want some of that. Listen, some of y'all brothers out there like Trey Songz. You understand? You outside the club, outside the house, waiting, talking about I can do everything but wait. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go after her. Like you can, like if you notice, the R&B culture, the rap culture is always about a man wanting to have sex with another man's woman. Allow me to break it to you as well, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. You are GAY. You are absolute LGBTQ if you want to have sex with another man's woman. What makes you attracted to that woman anyway? There are women out there that do not have a man, which means you must be attracted to the fact that that woman has a man, which means you're attracted to the man. You're an absolute homosexual in the LGBTQIA plus community. Please continue out.
Have committed adultery with her already.
Go ahead.
In his heart.
You already committed adultery with her in your heart. You understand? Because everything starts here. Your heart is your mind. Because you're looking at that sister. You understand? Skip down to verse 30. Let's go to verse 31.
Come. The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
It has been said.
It has been said. Go ahead.
Whosoever shall put away his wife.
Like this is why single motherhood is going on. Because your pastor taught you that you can leave your man. Your pastor taught you that you can get a divorce. Your pastor taught you that you don't have to stand for whatever your man is doing. Your pastor said you don't have to communicate with your man and you don't have to make things work. He said you can leave whenever you want to leave. If you feel like he's not the one, move on, sis, because he wants to have sex with you. When he tells you to move on and you don't have to put up with your man and you don't have to communicate, you don't got to do none of that. Just follow your heart. Just do what you feel is right. It's because he wants to have sex with you. And he wants to prostitute you. He wants you to be for the hood. He wants you to be for the streets and for the block. He wants you to be for the team. When he tells you, nah, just follow your heart, sis. Just do what you think is right. Just do what you feel is right. It's okay. The Lord understands your heart. And now when the Lord understands your heart, 30 bodies later, HIV later, a bunch of AIDS later, a bunch of chlamydia later, a bunch of gonorrhea later, you understand? A bunch of HPV later, a bunch of herpes later. I can go on and on. Please continue up.
Let him give her a writing of divorcement.
So you heard this in times past, that it's okay for you to divorce and give a writing of divorce. But Christ said in times past, that won't really be the case. You understand? Christ said Moses only did that because he hardened his heart, because you always unaliving each other, fighting each other, and so many domestic disputes because of what you learned from Egypt. Well, we're here to tell you what you learned from America is absolutely wrong and incorrect. And you need to learn how to put up with your man and communicate with your man. That's all you got to do. You just got to get counsel. But when you go to your pastors for counsel, just know he wants to have sex with you. When you go to your deacons and bishops for counsel, just know he wants to have sex with you. And he wants other men to have sex with you too. That's why he's telling you, just do what you feel is right. Just follow your heart. God understands you. God understands your heart. He knows it. Please continue out.
Verse 32. Mm-hmm. But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife.
I mean, whosoever shall put away his wife, meaning you get rid of your wife. Go ahead.
Saying for the cause of fornication.
Saying saving for the cause of fornication, meaning except this woman has, I guess you would say, committed adultery on you. Unless this sister has committed adultery on you, had sex with another man on you, go ahead.
Causes her to commit adultery.
You cause her to commit adultery when you leave her. Unless she has sex with another man, you cannot leave that sister. And sis, if that man gets another wife, you cannot leave him, because that's not what it says in the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible can you find a scripture in the Bible that says when a man has sex with another woman, a single woman at that, it does not give you the right to divorce him or leave him or to get another man. It does not say that. Go ahead.
And whosoever marry her that divorced, and whosoever marry her that is divorced committed adultery.
And also, allow me to expand on that. If you leave that sister, now you damn near forced her to commit adultery. And the brother who also just had sex with your wife, you made him commit adultery. That's why there's so many fornication out there. That's why single motherhood, all right, exists. That's why that baby mama, baby daddy culture, it exists. The reason why you're raising kids on your own and you're struggling to survive, because your pastors told you that you had the right to leave your man if he gets another woman. Monogamy is not in the Bible, all right? It's all polygamy in the Bible. A man can have more than one wife, and your pastor lied to you because he wants to have sex with you. Your deacons, your bishops, they lied to you because they want to break your back. You understand? They want you to get them to climax. They want to have sex with you, and that's why they lied to you. So with that, I say Shalom Israel, where the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, in the Commander GEN.YAHANNA, and we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any other Christian organization. Shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one